Hello.
Good morning.
I've gotten myself confused about something which isn't hard to do anymore.
Sure,
Um,
what's that?
Going over the Rodwell book, um, the Grant Rodwell book, when I have enough points to do 2/1, but I have like four spades, say, and five diamonds, I thought we still bid the one spade. Am I wrong?
We will normally bid the diamonds.
We
You'll
will still.
normally bid your long suit.
So we'll build the long suit to do the 2/1 no matter what. Okay.
And if you were 4-4 in spades and diamonds, you would prefer the one spade over the two diamond bid.
Even with I had enough points for two over
Right.
one.
Because you're with the longer diamonds, you should be showing shape first.
Okay.
But where it's equal length, then you have a little more
Okay, that makes
shape.
sense. That makes sense.
Okay.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone.
Hello, welcome. So I wanted to start today looking at a couple of hands from the Stone Ridge Creek game last Wednesday. So here's let's take a look and decide how this auction would go. It shows three no Trump as opening bid, but that's just the final contract in this display here. Um, and so east is the dealer and is probably going to pass, and then south, what are they going to bid?
One no
One
Trump.
no,
One no, and then what will north do?
two clubs,
Two club.
Two clubs, and then south,
Two
Spade.
spades.
two spades, and then what will north do?
two no,
Two no.
Probably two no Trump, showing 9 points, and then south.
Three
two,
no. I think I'd do three
You
no.
should do three no. And almost everybody got to three no there. So what is West going to lead then?
Well, the normally would be a three of clubs.
It's the normal lead for a couple reasons. One, it's your long suit, but also your other choices are hearts and spades, which they both showed four hearts and four spades with their auction. So um, a more passive lead would be a diamond, but most people will probably lead the three of clubs there. And so what is Declare's plan going to be then? What's the first step of the plan?
Count the winner.
Count your winners.
That's the second step. First step, how many tricks do we need to make our contract?
Well,
9,
9. And then the second one, because it's no Trump, count your short tricks, ones you can take off the top without giving up the lead.
6,
And the club lead gives us a second club we can count as part of that. So how many do we have?
6.
6. Two clubs and four diamonds. So we need to develop three more tricks. And where's our best shot at that?
Hearts.
Hearts, right. And we're going to lose the ace of hearts for sure, but we can hope that West has the queen of hearts, and we can also hope that the eight of hearts might eventually set up. And does it seem like the eight of hearts is going to set up here because West has the nine, little, little, little? So
Nope.
it won't, but it kind of turns out it doesn't matter because we're going to play the 8 when West plays the ace, right? So we will wind up taking 3 heart tricks here, so long as we lead from the south hand twice. And then what do we think about the club lead?
Well, it's got to be either from a 4 or a 5 card suit.
That is correct.
But you probably won't know that until the 2 appears.
That's right, but I
Or-
kind of keep that in mind. I'd be slightly worried that it's a 5 card suit and a no trump. You don't want to have that set up. But what do we know about the honors in their suit?
Well, West likely has the king.
Right, because they led low. They didn't do a top of nothing kind of lead. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be they've got the 10 and not the king, but usually they're going to lead from the king there when we have the ace, queen, jack. And so what does that mean from a stopper's perspective?
Well, after you take the queen, all you've got is the ace.
Sort of, but what if West is on lead?
Then you got both.
Oh, then you get both, yes.
Then it's, see, you have a one sure stopper and you have a second positional stopper. It's a stopper if West is on lead. And so if East got the lead, I would probably duck the second round and hope to cut them off. But if West wins the ace of hearts, for instance, they can't continue in clubs without giving up a trick. So I think that I would probably win my queen here, although I could win with the jack if I wanted to. But in any case, I'm going to come to my hand with a diamond if I have to and lead a heart to the jack. And when you lead a low heart to the dummy, what should West play with ace queen little?
Little.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a dilemma there, but if you play low, it's possible that Declare will call for the king from dummy, and then you'll actually it'll make your queen good. So that's probably your best hope. But when the 10 wins or the jack wins, you should come back with another diamond and lead your last heart through. And you'll wind up getting 3 hearts along with your 6 cards in the minors. And even if they switch to a spade, if they win the ace of hearts and switch to the 8 of spades, what should you play from dummy?
The king.
Yeah, with the doubleton, we normally will play our honor there. And it'll win the ace. And if they lead a low spade back, then you gotta probably duck and see what happens. But that would be the best because then East is cut off. But East is more likely to cash the queen of spades, and then you'll actually get an over trick with the jack of spades. But you see in the actual play here, one person made 2 no trump and 3 people went down one at 3 no trump.
But you have to remember to keep that jack of diamonds in the dummy. Otherwise, you can't get back to your hearts.
That is correct. That's a good point. All right, how about the second one here? 6 no trump. What's the best lead? This is going to be a 1 no trump opener and a Stayman sequence. that winds up showing North has spades and South has hearts, and then they wind up in 6-note trump. So what should West lead?
Hmm.
So let me ask you this: what type of lead do you want to make against 6-note trump?
Well, I think you want to try to set up your tricks or take your tricks. So typically,
So that's not right.
that's not right.
6-note trump, you want to avoid giving away a trick at trick 1.
Okay.
And our guideline is against 6-note trump, make a passive lead.
Okay.
Against 6 of a suit, try to set up a trick. But against 6-note trump, try not to give away a trick. So like, what would happen if they led the 3 of hearts on this hand?
I thought North had the no trump, so East is leading.
Let's see. It would be South. South opens a no trump on this.
Oh, the little chart has North at 6 no trump.
Yes, it does. So some people did play it in the North. So I guess some played in the North, some in the South. What if, let's say it's the South that's declaring here.
Okay. Well, I think you'd lead this the low spade.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, if I let a spade, I'd lead a high spade as a top of nothing.
Oh yeah, top of nothing. Yes.
But North has shown 4 spades in this sequence, so I would kind of feel like not touching either of those suits. I might lead a club here, just to make a passive lead, the one that I don't hope is not going to give away a trick, but is not going to help them set up their 4 card suit or 4 card majors.
Which club would you lead?
Probably the top of nothing 9. So what's Declare's plan going to be here?
Well, I think he'd let it go around to the queen.
Yeah, chances are they're going to take their ace and lead it back. So how many top tricks do we have here? Once they take the ace of clubs?
8?
11.
Hmm.
8.
8 to start with, but if there is a club lead and they take their ace, then you'll have 3 more. That's 11. How are you going to get your last trick there?
You're going to set up your hearts, is the hope.
Well, so yeah,
That's not going to work.
it's not going to work, huh?
Nor is that spade finesse.
So what would you I think what you would try and do then is play off your clubs and make each defender pitch on the club, and play off your diamonds and make them each pitch off a diamond, or make somebody pitch on diamonds. And so West will have to pitch once on a club and once on a diamond. And if they pitch a heart, you're going to make it. All right. So
But
West,
if you were West, you'd pitch spades.
you should pitch spades, but you kind of want to maintain length parity with North too. You'd be worried that you'd be setting up the 2 of spades possibly, because you've got 4 spades and dummy has 4 spades.
Yeah, but you can only guard one suit.
That's
And
right.
hearts
But
is what they bid, right?
right. Well, if they open a no trump there, and then it goes 2 clubs, 2 hearts. six no trump, then you would expect them to have four hearts, but you wouldn't necessarily expect them to have five. But it's still true that Jack of Hearts looks like a winner, especially faced with two little hearts in the dummy. So double dummy, it says you can only take 11 tricks on this hand. But two people made six no trump. And I think that there's only two ways. One would be a heart lead. And a lot of people would lead a heart there, even regardless of the auction, just because they have four hearts to the jack.
Hmm.
And then if not the lead, then pitching a heart somewhere along the way. Those are the only two ways to make the game. So another comment is that leading from jack little in any no trump is a bad idea. Leading away from a jack is so likely to give declare a free trick. We'll just pick any other suit to lead from besides that.
Hmm.
So even if hearts had not been bid, that's sort of foreboding. Okay. All right, so more talk for 2/1 today. So just a review of what is the 2/1 game force. Natural bids, promises, opening values are forcing the game. And as we were talking with Vicky at the very beginning, we'd make length bids with 2/1. If we have the strength for a 2/1 bid and we have a 5-card suit, we'll normally bid our 5-card suit, even if it's not where we expect to play. But we don't manufacture a 2/1 bid just to make a game force. There are other ways to establish game forces, like fourth suit forcing, that we can use if we don't have the right hand to make a 2/1 bid. And then the responses to one heart or one spade, we have the forcing no trump or semi-forcing. And here it says jump shifts to the 3-level or natural and invitational. That can be the case, but if you're playing Bergen raises, those would be Bergen raises. And so here's an example hand. One spade by south, two clubs by north, and we're seeing the north hand here. Two no trump by south. What should north do? Hard to decide whether to bid two no trump or three no trump.
Well, Tuno's already bid.
Oh, sorry, but whether to pass the two no trump or to bid the three no.
But aren't we in a game force?
Well, it's saying using standard bidding.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Right. We're not
And
in
you got two opening hands, so I'd be inclined to go to 3.
Yeah, in the excuse me. But is this an opening hand? This is a 12, balance 12 with a double
Right.
tap partners. And so usually we say we need 13 for a 2/1 bid. And so this would be a forcing no trump kind of hand if we were
Mhm.
playing 2/1.
Mhm.
So it'd be more of a one spade, two clubs, two diamonds probably by opener. And then we would say two no trump. Sorry, one spade, one no trump, two diamonds, two no trump. And that would show our 11 or 12 point hand. And then partner would know whether to go into game or not. So 2/1 allows us a little finer description of our point range. All right. So let's look at a couple of declare play situations here. So we're in 4 spades. So what is our goal here?
10 tricks.
Yeah, but we'll phrase it in terms of losers here. In a suit contract, we'll say our goal is at most 3 losers. And so let's count our losers. How many spade losers?
0,
0. And how many heart losers?
1,
probably one heart loser. And in clubs,
2.
we'll say 3 club losers. Yes, we could rough a club, but that
Oh,
would be,
from your hand. Okay.
yeah, we do it from our hand. And how many diamond losers? None. And so, if we lose 2 hearts and 2 clubs, we could be in trouble.
Hard to lose
What is
2
our way
hearts,
to get
isn't
rid
it?
of the club loser? We could rough one of our club losers. And how could we get rid of a heart loser?
Well, once they lead a 10, just let it ride around to your queen jack.
But we'll lose the king then.
Right, but that gets rid of one of your heart losers. You only have one heart loser.
Right, that's what we said we had to begin with, though. I think one heart.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were asking how to get rid of a heart loser. One heart loser.
No, we have one heart loser, so is there a way not to lose a heart, I guess, is the question.
I think you're stuck with the heart loser. The
Throw
only
a
thing you
heart on
can
a
do
king of diamonds.
is discard on a diamond.
We could discard a heart on a diamond. Can we discard
you
a
still
second
got-
heart on a diamond?
Only if the diamond finesse works.
Which for
Or if you can rough out a diamond and still get to the board.
And how do we get to the board?
The ace of hearts, except that if you play the ace, you're going to lose a heart if you lose.
Right.
If you don't take it. And so then your only lead to the board is going to be a spade.
But you can't get there twice in spades, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get there twice in spades.
And by that point, so presumably trumps will be drawn. So one possibility is play the ace of hearts, and then the ace and king of diamonds pitching you might pitch a club there, and then you could pitch a well, let me think if I want to say this. No, pitch a heart on that, and yeah, I don't know which way I like better. You could pitch clubs or hearts, but then you can go ahead and rough a diamond and go back with do ace of spades, spade to the queen, rough a diamond if the queen's still not out, and go back to the dummy, and you'll get it pitched that way. And I think you'll make an over trick that way. But if you let the king of hearts win right off, they'll get their 2 clubs right off, and the best you can do is make your contract. So I think I'd try pitching hearts there. The problem is if you're using spades for transportation, you won't be able to rough a club. Anyhow, the diamond pitches is what you want to be thinking about there is an extra opportunity. We'll also say kind of depends on the auction here. If the 10 of hearts is a singleton and you lose to the king of hearts, then you get a heart rough back and then you lose 2 clubs and you're actually going down.
Seems to me better to dump the clubs on the diamonds.
Yeah, that would be the safest way. If you take the ace of hearts at the first trick and then draw a trump and then do ace and king of diamonds, you get rid of a second club, or you get rid of a club, then you can just lose a heart and 2 clubs and you'll make your contract.
Right.
That would be the way to play that in a team game, I guess, where you want to make sure you're making your contract.
Yeah, that's what I would want to be safe.
Okay. All right, here we're in 2 spades, so we can afford 5 losers. And so how many spade losers do we have?
2.
Hopefully 2 if they're divided
2 or
3.
3.
Now how many heart losers?
1.
1. How many club losers?
0.
None. And how many diamond losers?
2.
2. So it sounds like this will mostly come down to not losing three spades. Um, and so how would we want to play the spades here? We'll win the ace of hearts probably.
Well, you could cross to the king of clubs and then finesse the jack of spades.
Yeah,
But-
I think I would probably play my ace of spades first
Really?
Okay.
and see if because if the spades are 3-2, there's not it doesn't matter what you do. But if they're 4-1, if West has a singleton honor, then that honor will drop, and then you can go to dummy and lead up to your jack of spades, and it'll be
Okay.
another winner.
Wow.
All right. Tell you what, let's rather than go through these this way, let's hop into Shark Bridge now, and we can do some practice there. Give me 1 second to get it started. All right, we're up. Okay, I think everybody's in.
Hi, Vicky.
Everybody has a real life partner.
So we can go ahead and start with these, Rick?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Lynn, are you thinking or did I
Yeah,
miss
I'm
them?
thinking.
Okay.
Well, Lynn, you're gonna bid your long suit there.
I am. I'm going to do a 2/1 game fourth.
And before you guys actually play, I'm gonna wait for everybody to finish the auction.
Looks familiar.
Hey, Rick, with 15 total points, would you bid three spades or go to four spades? As
So that's my comment here. Usually that shows 16 or more points,
okay, I wasn't sure exactly what.
but they're pretty nice points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think going slow is okay here.
Okay.
This is the worst going slow hand that she'll have for the most
Okay.
part. And so Lynn, you've now shown extra values to your partner, and she's not interested in slam,
Yeah, so I'm going to pass.
so you'll just pass.
Okay.
All right, and then declares you can go ahead and play the hand.
Oh.
You said play or just claim?
Play.
I love it.
Hmm.
Why would you do that?
Why the 7 there, Linnea? Did you want to get
Well,
over rough by the 8?
yeah, I know. I just sort of was preserving the 9 for the next rough.
Well, you got the ace and king for your roughs. Right?
Yeah, but the 9 is as good as the ace and the king.
Yeah, but the 7 is not. That's my point. You've got
Yeah, that's
you've got
true.
4 top spades you can rough with, and you rough with a non-top spade.
Yeah, well, I was just hedging my bets. Okay, I should have roughed with a
It's not
higher
hedging your
spade.
bets, it's gambling where you don't need to gamble.
But would
So,
you have
Jay,
led that low
something
diamond?
Jay, something happened there I didn't see, but you
I
were
did it. I did it all wrong.
yeah, you let a heart here, Vicky.
Yeah, I don't want to go back.
I'm gonna go back.
Bigger.
I can just look at other
No,
people.
no, 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 no. So you took your ace of diamonds, but you did your trumps first is your problem. You need to keep those trumps in the dummy
So that I can have
to
transportation.
have transportation. So you can take your ace of spades if you want. And where your lead's in the dummy here. You take your ace of diamonds if you want, and then you can rough a diamond. Then you do your king of spades. Spade back.
Good job, partner.
I was trying to, I did that because I was trying to eke out another trick if we're playing in master points.
But the low spade doesn't give you another trick.
So I should rough with the ace, the king, the jack, or the 9.
Yeah, for sure.
But
It doesn't. What's that?
the likelihood of them being able to rough that second diamond is not very high. That's why I roughed with the 7. I thought, well, if I rough with the 7,
Why do you say that? How many hearts does East have?
East has a ton of hearts. It was so funny when the king fell.
So doesn't it make sense that West has a ton of diamonds
Perhaps, yeah.
and that East could have a singleton diamond?
Yeah, I suppose so, but I just thought it was, like a 5% probability. And
Not
then
unless
they
they
also
show up
have,
with 6 hearts. It's a much
Yeah.
higher probability. That's what I'm saying.
but then they also have to have the 8 of spades, not just the
I
2 to 6
understand,
of the
but
3.
that's not. It's just there. You have the top.
Yeah, I should have roughed it
6
higher. You're
spades.
right. I
And
agree.
so there's no reason to risk them over roughing. Just get used to roughing high and don't worry about that because you're going to be drawing the trumps anyhow, right?
Yes.
So it's just it's a risky habit to say, well, I don't quite want to spend one of my top ones, so I'll spend my not quite top one. And it opens the door to an error there. Anyhow, so Vicky, how many tricks did you take?
I didn't really take that many.
How many did you wind up with?
4. I mean, 4 spades, making 4 spades.
No, you made 13. They didn't get any tricks.
Oh, that's true. That's probably reality, actually.
No, I'm just saying, so you can't take all the tricks here if you're just careful with your transportation and your roughs.
Yeah, I
Because you can
saw
pitch
it.
all 3 clubs on the diamonds.
Yeah, I have to be careful transportation.
And what happened if you had ducked the first heart and let it go to the queen?
They'd get another trick.
Well, they'd win the king of hearts, then they do ace of clubs, king and a club to the king, and then a heart back, and they get a heart rough. And then you're
Oh.
down 1.
Oh, okay.
So,
But
anyhow.
isn't it generally not good practice to play the ace in second hand?
It isn't unless you think you can see a path to how you're going to get set if you don't take it right away. Because you have the diamond pitch available, you can for sure make your contract if you take the ace, but you risk going set by playing low at trick, by ducking there.
Hmm.
Second hand low is usually a good thing for the defenders because they can't see both hands. But here, where you can see both hands and you can tell yourself, if I take the ace, I'm going to take 6 spades, 2 hearts, that's 8, and 2 diamonds, that's 10. I'm guaranteed to make my contract if I take the ace. But if I duck, I could go down if they get a heart ruff.
Hmm.
So that's the thought process there.
Hmm.
So what about the trade-off between roughing a second diamond versus hoping that the queen is going to drop if you just go ahead and play the diamonds?
Well, there's the queen is less likely to drop if you don't ruff a second diamond.
Right.
And you can afford to ruff a diamond with the ace of spades and another diamond with the king of spades, and you still have enough top trumps to draw a trump. So I would do that, and then you wind up getting just 2 pitches, and so you wind up losing 1 club and you take the 12 tricks. And that'll usually be a good score. Now let's go on the next one here. And south is the dealer. Yeah, so I'm going to actually, let me back you up here. And I'm going to have you open 1 spade here, even though I think a 1 no trump is a.
I thought you were backing me up. Okay.
Okay, I was toying between the two.
Yeah, only for the purpose of this exercise.
Oh boy. I don't know. Okay.
And so, hang on, Jackie, what's your partner's 1 no trump and then 2
Well,
spade?
it's 1 no trump forcing, so 6 to 12.
And then she supports your spades on the next round. So what does that sequence show? What do we call that?
Oh, 3 spades.
I think
You
it's
call it-
showing 3-card support.
It's called a
Oh.
limping raise. It may only be
Oh.
2-card support. If she has 3-card support, she doesn't have as many as 8 points.
Okay. So just
That's sort
that.
of the weakest raise you can make.
Okay. I don't know the term limping raise.
Yeah, it's a raise where you start with the forcing no trump and then bid 2 spades. It's taking a preference, so she may not have even 3-card support here.
Oh,
Oh boy.
is that how we play it? I thought.
Mm-hmm. And
Hmm.
Jay, I'm going to back you up too because it's the same thing here. With that weak of a
Oh,
raise,
yeah.
you normally start with the forcing no trump. And then, John, you'll bid 2 clubs here.
Yeah.
And then, Jay, now you bid 2 spades. And that shows a really weak spade raise. And that way we play the 1 spade, 2 spade is called a constructive raise. It's 8 to 10 points. So it's actually a decent raise. So, Jackie, when your partner's made this limping raise, you should just pass because she
Yeah.
doesn't have 8 points.
Got it. Oh, I see. I thought I already did that.
And we'll go ahead and play
Jackie,
the
this is
first
exactly what we play.
Yeah. I was confusing it with something else. Okay. Hmm.
So John, your play here. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah. So I think you're all going down here.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, shoot.
So remember we talked a little about this hand where you have just the ace jack little
Yeah,
in trump. You want to avoid losing 3 tricks in that suit.
okay.
And you only have 1 entry to dummy, so you can only finesse 1 time.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have started with the ace of spades?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Will you undo us?
Yeah, undo it because right now you guys are going to lose
Yeah, I didn't get the
your
logic
spade
of
tricks.
that. That
What's
didn't
that?
feel right to me.
Well, this is good that we're playing it because I didn't either, Jackie.
Nor I.
Oh, I'm
go
glad
ahead
I'm
and,
not alone.
Undo until you're back to you won your ace of hearts.
Oh, I have to press undo. Yeah.
And don't lead a club yet. You got to start with your ace of spades. So go back, John, another couple tricks there.
Okay.
And Jackie, this is where you got to say, how am I going to, if they're 3-2, it doesn't matter how I play it. I'm just going to lose 2 tricks. But if they're 4-1, I can't afford to lose 3.
Mm-hmm.
And so start with your ace of spades and see what happens. And so it turns
Yeah,
out
I mean, it's
apparently
just that
they
the
are 4-1.
odds are not
Oh,
high.
I
that-
see.
What's that?
The odds are not high that it's 4-1 and the one is an honor.
Well, it's not that. I mean, they have all honors. That's all they have. They've got the king, queen, 10, 9, 8. So it is a
I don't think I went back far enough.
two chances it's the king or queen, and 3 chances it's lower. So it's like a 40% chance that one of them's an honor. And it doesn't hurt you to try it.
Hmm.
Because if they're 4-1 and it's not that way, it's never going to work. So you cater to that extra 40% chance.
Hmm. Okay, if you
Okay,
say
so then here you're about to win your ace of hearts. That's good. So win your ace.
okay, so now
Right here, I win it and then
Yeah,
do
win
my-
your ace now.
and then do my ace of spades right away.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
so
And then John, where you're at now, you don't really need to
shouldn't-
draw any more trumps because when they have the 2 master trumps left.
Yeah, I should not have let a trump.
uh, but it won't make a difference. So then now you're going to go to dummy and you're going to, so you can lead a spade now. And Jackie, you lost your chance to lead a spade. Your point of going to the club there, king of clubs, was to lead a low spade to do your spade.
Oh, I
finish.
see. Okay.
I guess I misunderstood something that you said. Okay.
Okay, so undo one more trick there. So now when you played the ace of spades and West played the queen,
Mm-hmm.
it sounds like that queen was a singleton.
Mm-hmm.
And so East is remaining with the king of spades.
Yeah.
So you need to lead a low spade now to make your jack of spades into a winner.
Right.
So now you haven't lost any spades so far. East has the top 2 spades, so you don't need to draw those.
Okay, so this is the point where you don't draw. Okay.
Right.
I thought you were
The
saying
whole
that.
point was how are you going to take a trick with that jack of spades?
Yeah, I
If you
got
lead
it.
low to the jack initially, it loses to the queen.
Yeah.
But if you start with the ace and a singleton honor drops, then you can lead low to the jack and it will actually win.
So I finally understand
what
why
just
you said
happened.
play the ace.
Okay. And Jackie, you can claim three more
Okay.
tricks here.
How many?
You have two good trumps and a club.
3 more?
Two spades and a club, so yeah. Okay, and Lynn, you can claim 4 more tricks here.
Okay.
So you have a spade and 3 clubs.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's how we made our tricks there. So when you see all 4 hands, you can see how the how leading low to the jack of spades is doomed here.
Mm-hmm.
And chances are good that Wes is going to have 1 or 2 spade honors that'll beat your jack. And so just leading low to the jack is 25% chance that the jack will win a trick.
See, I still don't get that, Rick, because
Okay.
I mean, look at, so East has 3 spades lower than a jack. That could have, one of those could have been the singleton and West. I mean, that's the more
Right,
like.
so but here's the way you look at it. They have 5 cards, 5 spades, right?
Mhm.
And so if they're 4-1, then what's the chances that West has this and West has a singleton? What's the chances the king or the queen?
50, well,
It's 2 cards out of 5. So
out of
it's 2
5, right,
So it's a 40% chance.
right.
If it turns out that they have a singleton low card, there's no way to make the hand. Okay. So those other 60% chance, there's no way to make it. But if the 40% chance works, you can make the hand and you do want to make it. So it does not cost you anything to start with the ace. And 40% of the time, it makes the difference between going down and making the hand.
Hmm.
60% of the time, it didn't cost you anything, but you're going down anyhow. And in the cases where they divide 3-2, it doesn't matter what order you play them. So it just boosts an already good chance to an even better chance.
Okay.
It also matters that you only have 1 chance to finesse. So you can't really even play, well, you could play East for having the king and the queen, but that is just less likely. That's a 25% chance.
Mhm.
All right, let's try the next one. South is the dealer.
Okay.
Everybody's bid this the same way. I will say, well, almost everybody. So the 3 hearts does show extra values, usually like 16 points or so.
Hmm.
But the book here recommends going slow just based on the 2 aces and the king of trump being useful if slam is in the cards. So that's all right. But then, so this is fine. And so, John, what do you think about your partner's 4 diamond bid now?
Either a singleton or king X.
Right, but what is it? So should you continue thinking about slam then?
He bypassed clubs, so I shouldn't.
That's correct.
I'm counting my losers. I have too many. But mine don't have a good plan.
Well, that helps.
You don't have a ton of losers.
No, I've got one too many.
You've got 1 spade and 1 diamond and 1 club, right? Oh, your second, you lost 2 clubs.
Two
huh?
clubs.
Yep.
2 clubs. And they're leading from Jack 10. But they probably may not have more diamonds.
Yeah.
Crap.
So the
And-
question on this hand is, and I'll ask you this, Vicky, because you're there. What can you do possibly to avoid a diamond loser, the fourth diamond? Is there anything in dummy you can pitch it on?
Huh.
You're all in the same boat, but the answer is you could maybe pitch it on a spade.
Yeah, I mean, you're saying finesse a spade?
Yeah, what's the chance that you
Finesse
can
twice.
get a pitch on spades with a finesse in spades? What would you-
25% maybe.
What's
No.
that?
75.
75.
25.
There's
75.
two higher
But
spades.
you only need one of them to be in the east hand.
Right. I'm not sure what your point is.
So the way that you play spades is to finesse in spades
Mhm.
twice. So you risk losing two spades, but chances are you won't.
Ah, wow.
So
And I-
Vicky, you did not. Oh, you did. Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
But I'm
good.
not sure I would have done it that way if I hadn't heard you
She's
say
real good.
finesse twice.
Wow.
Right.
Finesse once made sense, twice I'm not sure I would have got it.
So, but you're one with the 10 now, so you can play your ace.
Wow. Well
Now I
done.
can claim.
Yep, you can.
Yeah, good job.
But it's the trick of thinking to finesse twice. The once I could think of, but the twice I have to think about it. I guess it makes sense if I'm going to do it once.
Right. So Jay, this is good, except I would have I would have drawn the last trump before I did that second spade finesse there, because there's still a trump out, and you're lucky that West didn't trump that spade
No, is there? I
or
thought.
this diamond to get back. Even this could get trumped too.
I see.
And he drew Trump playing the King of Hearts from the board. He
That's
should have
okay, but
drawn-
it's just you have enough trumps to draw 3 rounds of trumps, so they'll all be drawn.
Yeah.
So you can play your queen now, and the jack was kind of lurking there.
So,
So the
it's better to risk going down an extra trick to take that second finesse.
so if you're playing a team game, 100%, because an extra set trick doesn't matter much compared to not making your game. And so you see, if you just relied on the diamonds being 3-3, you're going to lose a diamond. You'll lose a spade, two clubs, and a diamond, and you'll go down one. That makes sense?
Yeah.
And so the chance of at least one of the spade owners being in east is 75% chance. So the repeated finesse is 75% likely to work. And that's way better than the 33% chance that the diamond split. And so even in match points, it's usually worth risking an extra set trick to make your contract if it's that big of a statistical difference. So the numbers you have to keep in mind, the one that's not maybe so hard to remember, is it's about a 33% chance that the diamonds will split 3-3. But where there's two honors missing and you've got ace jack 10, it's 75% chance at least one of those two finesses will work. So much better twice as likely to work. All right, let's try the next one.
Hmm.
So, Linnea, that can't be right.
Well, I've only got 12 points.
You have a length point.
Well, you have roughing value, but a two heart bid says you have
Okay.
8 to 10, right?
Oh, that's true. It says 8 to 10.
If you only counted that as 11-point hand or 12, you could do the forcing no trump and then jump in hearts. But
Right, right.
here you've got 13 with your doubleton.
Okie doke.
Hmm. Hmm.
So this should not be a too challenging of a bid here. When we're in a 2/1 auction, we make a shape bid.
Okay.
We make a what bid?
Shape.
Oh, shape.
We describe the shape of our hand with our next bid.
Okay. Like that?
Yep.
It's not what I wanted to do, but
Why not?
well, yeah, I was thinking no trump.
Who's captain of this auction anyhow?
We are the opener.
Partner is, yeah, the responder.
Oh, the
So
response.
you should go ahead and show your thing. Maybe partner wants to go to 6 diamonds, you know?
Okay. Cheap bid.
But now I'm forced to. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. So am I going to do fast arrival?
Yeah, because you have just a very minimum 2/1
Yeah.
bid.
And the fact that she bid 3 diamonds doesn't show she have extra.
No, it says nothing. She can't show extra values with her bid. When you're in
Okay.
a game forcing auction, your responsibility is to show shape until you decide what suit you should play in. So she should have 4 diamonds for that bid and 5 hearts, but she could have 12 points or 20 points. You don't really know.
That
But-
helped. That helped, that explanation. Okay.
Wait, so say again why I shouldn't go slow?
Because you already showed 13 points with your 2/1,
Yeah.
and you don't have any more than that.
No, I don't.
Bidding
And so-
3 hearts would suggest you have maybe 16 points.
So if she's got more after I bid 4, she could ask
She could
for.
bid 4 no trump if she wants. If she's got 20 points, she can keep on bidding.
Okay.
Hmm.
But she will not keep on bidding with 16. Right? That's the
Right.
main point there is that she knows
Right.
you're stuck around 13 or 14 or so.
Right. Yeah.
So you know what you did wrong, right, Jackie?
No, I'm trying to think what I did
So
wrong.
undo a bunch and then do the right thing.
Oh, dear.
So there, Jackie, do it.
That was really helpful.
Oh,
You gotta, let's see, where, you gotta undo some more. Okay. Now do the right thing.
Yeah, so how many losers are you faced with here? At this point, you could lose a diamond and 3 spades, right?
Okay, so I think maybe, do I want to do that?
Yeah,
Throw a spade?
yeah.
Yeah,
Now you're only faced with 3 losers.
yeah. Okay.
You're gonna
So
get
hang
us.
on, Lynn, you're looking at the same problem here.
I am.
I mean, you can still
Oh, I know what I
recover.
need to do. Okay, I think.
Go ahead, keep on going.
Okay.
You can play a heart and you can draw the last trump.
I thought I was supposed to do this.
You are.
Okay. Okay, now.
Now you draw the last trump.
Yeah.
And Jackie, you can claim that.
Yeah, I can claim.
There you go, Jackie. You're going to become a master of the undo.
All right, and Lynn, you're on track here. You're just gonna lose 2 spades now, and you'll have
Okay.
the rest of the
All right.
cards.
Maybe as good as me at undo.
I don't know. I think she's got quite a ways to go to become
Okay,
your level of undo mastery.
I'll keep my crown.
Thank you, Rick.
Sure thing.
Thank
We'll see you
you.
guys.
Okay,
Bye,
thanks.
guys.
Thanks a
Bye.
lot.
Bye.
Bye.